Hi, my name is Rosemary, and I'm here today to talk about my disability, for lack of a better word. I suffer from something called CRPS. CRPS stands for Complex Regional Pain Syndrome. Complex Regional Pain Syndrome affects one of the four extremities usually. It can actually occur in any part of the body, but that's where it's most common. And it usually develops after an injury or a surgery. So say for example you break your wrist, you go to the doctor fixes it, it heals up normally and in the right way. Your body, for some reason that the medical professionals in the medical world still don't really know quite yet, is your body will tell your brain, no, that wrist is still broken and therefore it should still hurt. But unfortunately the pain is far disproportionate to the original injury. It's characterized as this constant, extremely intense, and out of proportion pain, most often described as burning, which is absolutely my experience. It's like sticking your hand in or near a campfire where not only does it burn, but it feels like it's pulling your skin in all directions, and it's tight and awful, and it's 100 times worse than any sunburn that you could ever have. It is ranked as the highest form of chronic pain on the McGill University Pain Index, which so far is the best way that the medical world knows how to categorize and give a numerical value to pain. On a scale of 1 to 50, CRPS ranks as a 42. And that is higher than non-terminal cancer, that is higher than giving birth with or without medical assistance, and amputating a digit without any medication. So it's incredibly high, it's incredibly debilitating. It has kept me from working or going to school for the last 5 years. It affects every part of my life, my mood, sleep, my ability to concentrate. It has become my life now. It is easily the biggest challenge that I've ever had to face in my life so far, and it's something I have to deal with every day for the foreseeable future because there is no cure. There are ways to treat it, and I was able to get a spinal cord stimulator back in 2016, which has been incredibly helpful, but by no means does it make the pain go away. It's just a way to kind of keep it down slightly. It's very important to get this disease, this disorder diagnosed as early as possible to keep it from spreading, because it can jump for who knows what reason from one extremity to the other. For example, my CRPS is in my right arm because I had a bleed in my cervical spinal cord back in 2012, and for no reason it could just jump to the left arm or the right leg, and we don't know why. And in 70% of CRPS patients that happens, and that is because it is incredibly hard to diagnose, and sometimes it takes a lot of time to diagnose. So if you feel any of these symptoms, the pain, and there's also a skin discoloration, there's swelling, there's sweating, there's a change in hair growth, either more or less, and if it's bad enough, your skin can even start to peel. So if you have ever experienced any or all of those symptoms, I encourage you to go to your doctor right away and see if you can't get this diagnosed as early as possible and treat it as early as possible to keep it from spreading to other parts of your body. If you know anyone who experiences those symptoms, I encourage you to tell them to do the same. I'm incredibly lucky that we got it early enough that we could treat it with the stimulator, so that it does benefit me in some way, but some people aren't so lucky. So I encourage you to, keep your doctor in the loop and talk to them about those problems if you do feel like you have those problems. I will continue to talk about my life and how this affects my life on a day-to-day basis in future videos, but this was really just a way to talk about this strange and rare disorder and kind of shed some light on it, and kind of explain to you guys what this is and what it means for not only me but for everybody who suffers from this horrible, painful disorder. So I thank you guys so much for listening. I will be on again to talk to you guys soon, and until then, I will see you later. Bye.